Hello, my name is Svend. I'm here to answer 3 questions for SolePath. The first question is, what was the first response when you received your SolePath? For me, it would have been about 10 years ago or so. I'm 40 now, I would have been 30. I definitely went through different circumstances at that point. I think I did this SolePath because I was maybe trying to please others. But I also was kind of curious, like, what else is there? Is another layer of knowledge that I can take for myself to better myself? I think at the very beginning, I think I was more focused on, now what do I do with this information? And the dark path was definitely the one that really threw me under the bus. And it felt very powerful to just focus on that and overwhelming. I've definitely grown away from that and looked a little bit different everything now. I try and use all of the light paths and the dark path to be bettering myself. I think it has really helped me to look at a bigger spectrum of myself in how do I feel when I feel depleted? How do I get out of that depletion into expanded energy? It has also helped me to maybe react differently in certain scenarios where maybe think about where am I right now? How am I feeling? And how can I change that? Of course, career-wise, it has really helped me to find a niche for me that actually doesn't feel like work. It feels more like I have a hobby that I'm being paid for, and I love a lot of the times I am at work, I'm in my light. I'm a double charismatic, which means I'm actually a double, one in the dark and one in the light, which if you're balancing them well and dip into either of them in certain extents, it does really help you excel and have a good process or progress for yourself. So it has really been life-changing for me to get to know my soul path. The last question is, has knowing your soul path helped you through your life experiences? Definitely. Looking at my lights and my dark, it has really given me a chance to look into my path and be like, hey, now I know that I was more in my dark and it was draining me and it was making life heavier, and you made decisions based on that. And that's okay, I'm completely fine with that. But now knowing that if I'm dipping into my dark path just a little bit, to live that charismatic in that regards, but knowing when to get out of it, to then go into your light with that has really helped me. I feel like my decision making is much better. I feel like, again, job wise, I love my job. I'm a hockey skills coach and educator there, as well as I'm a life coach, which for me, to influence others as well as being intellectual has been freeing, if that is a word. It has been life-changing. I live SolePath every day. I'm trying to educate others on SolePath every day because it's within me, it's ingrained in me. I like talking about it. It gets me excited. And I do feel like others can feed off that. With me being a charismatic influencer in my light, I do feel like I have a certain energy about me that can pass on information to others as a feeling and not as a story. And that has really been powerful to see how other people look into their soul path or show interest within maybe growth for themselves to see what else is there. And I think that is something that will always be with me. SolePath has really changed my life around in the way I behave, the way I present myself, the way I communicate, but also on the flip side, paying attention to others and their sensitivities or their story and where they're finding themselves. It's quite amazing to then show interest for other people's soul paths and understanding them better to get more out of them within their light. So yeah, I'm overall really happy, and I'm drawn to SolePath over the last years in different ways, and it's definitely a very comfortable and exciting environment for me to be in. I'm very curious about energies and other layers of what else can be out there, and those conversations I keep finding within the SolePath community when we do meet with others, and it's just a very comfortable environment for me, and I hope it can be for others. And yeah, those are the three answers, and have a lovely day. Bye.